So guys, it's Mercs Tattoos. Today we're gonna be doing the name. You can check it out. I made the first design. We decided to change it up, so I just kind of did my own thing on this. I already had the stencil. Pretty much we're gonna get started right now, so I'm gonna clean the skin real quick. I already shaved it. So I'm just wipe this down. I already got my stencil stuff right there too, also. See how this comes out. Then honestly, I'm gonna try to get my tips and everything that I could, because a lot of people have been asking me, oh, how to do tattoos. Honestly, I didn't know how to do tattoos myself. I just started fucking around and finding out and shit. But let's kind of get into it. So usually I put my stencil stuff and I rub it on the area that I'm gonna apply the stencil to. So like a couple drops, and I keep rubbing it until like it gets fucking sticky. Because if you put it too wet, the stencil's gonna bleed or it's gonna smear, and you're not gonna have a good stencil. No matter what tattoo you're gonna do, the stencil's like, you gotta get the stencil down. If you don't get that down, you're pretty much kind of like fucked along the way, because you're not gonna know what to follow and everything. You're probably have to draw on it. You're just gonna be wasting time. So you keep rubbing it until sticky. I got like a couple, probably 1 more minute rubbing it. Until like you feel your glove sticking to it, but it's not there yet. Hold on. Then if you guys have any questions, like comment down below, and then I'll get back to you guys. So this is pretty much a good, like, it's pretty good right now. You're gonna hear that stick kind of close to it. Watch. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's like a little stick to it. So after that is done. Here's my stencil. I got it. And let's apply it. Hold on. Kind of go this way. Usually, because I've been doing tattoos for like I think 4 years, but usually you want to get a marker and line it up and everything, see where it's good at. That's cool. Then even for names, I don't really make them that thick during the tattoo. I do the thickness how I like it. See how it comes out. But that's pretty much it. The only thing that kind of didn't not get was right here, but it's good. I don't know where I'm gonna go. But other than that, we're gonna let it dry for like at least 5-10 minutes at least, and we'll get started. This is a new machine that I got too. It's a Bishop. I think it's a Packer. The homie shot me 2 batteries for it. This is the battery I'm using right now, the big one. It's critical and Bishop. It's Bishop and critical. So this machine's been working good for me. I started using the machine I started using was a regular machine, $200 machine, but it still worked. It did its thing. So I'll catch you guys right now until it dries, and we'll get started right now. We're about to get started right now. Usually I use this grip, kind of wrap the side of my glove right here so it won't get on my clothing. For this one, I don't really use it, but I just like to wrap it around. It's my preference. You don't have to do this one thing. Well, I'm wearing like a long sleeve and shit. Like wearing short sleeve, you don't gotta fucking do it. But now we're about to get started right now. So the machine I'm using is Bishop. The needles I'm gonna be using is Quadrin 3RL. This is my from Round Liner. This one I pretty much use. So then let's get started right now. Now I'm using regular AD, regular black, dynamic. Usually I was using triple black, but now I'm gonna try this out. So let's see how it goes. Let's try my machine, and now we're now at 6.6. Hold on. Yeah, 6.6. That's what I use for my lettering and shit. That's what I've been using lately. The highest I go is like probably like 8.2. Then you want to watch for the needle dead zone. I don't know if you guys can see on the camera, but this is how I run it. Usually I run it longer, but you gotta be careful because you don't want to scar the person. So let's kind of get into it. Put my napkins, I get some Vaseline, put on my glove just for the goal. Boom. So no matter what, I'm doing lettering or something, I always like to pull my lines. I don't like going outwards towards it. And I like to like put some Vaseline before I even start. So usually I start like on my O. I could just start the L, whatever, but I like to pull these lines first right here. And I don't like to wipe, I like to dab it, the tattoo. Just get more ink. No matter what line I'm doing, I like to get more ink to make sure that shit's in there. So let's do the O. Dab it. Then along the way, I'll make it thicker. But right now, I like to do my line work first. So let's do the V next. So let's start from right here on the top. Then dab it. I'm gonna start trying to upload more on YouTube if I have the opportunity. Cause I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna record today because I haven't posted anything in a while, in a minute. But see how this comes along. Then with your lines, try to do one pull for you could get the straightest lines that you could. Honestly, you could like pull out, but you're gonna have to work out the machine and kind of like go in a certain way. So once you pull out, you kind of like whip out. Hold on. Whip out, but when you go back in, you kind of got to go back in the same spot. If not, it's gonna create like a little dot on it. So let's go. So same thing how I did this, so I'm gonna do the E. I like to put these lines right here. You gotta stretch out the skin. Dab it. Put more Vaseline. Then like I said, like I like to pull, but right here with the E's, I usually go up and all the way, and then I go down and pull. For some reason, I just like doing everything in one single line as I possibly as I could. So let's get into it right now. You know, right there in the E, I kind of exit out before I can pull my line over here. You could turn a little bit more this one. Excuse me real quick. How's the paint level so far? It's cool. Right here. I'm not gonna tell you guys how to tattoo or anything, but this is the way I tattoo. So if you guys like have any like suggestions or anything, or if this helps you in any way, just comment down below and let me know. And same, I kind of messed up. I don't like to wipe because it leaves like that little stain, as you can see, and it kind of gets away in the stencil, but it's not really a big piece, so it's not like, no worry. You can get on this side. Let's go this way. I pretty much did all my small lines. Now I'm gonna do these big lines right here. So let's get into it right now. Yeah, I exit out right there. And then my hair kind of stopped because I know I'm gonna make it thicker, so it doesn't have to be one solid line. But you could, however, I do prefer doing that whole solid line. But curves is kind of hard to do for me personally. And then I prefer like trying out different brands of needles. Like Cheyenne, I use Quadrant. There's different ones. There's I think there's Bishop ones, or there's some other ones too. And there's this one shop that I go to over there in Boston. It's a Supreme Tattoo Supply. They have these needles called cash needles, and they hook it up. You could like get a box right there, and you could get different needles in one box. So you get 3 REOs with like 9 curve mags in one box. That just makes it up for you. Pretty cool. Then when I get to that start right here, that's where I exit, because it's kind of a thick point. And I'm gonna clean up on 9 over here. And this is where I like to pull my lines right here. I'm gonna do that right now. Come back to it, or I'll fucking get that shit out the way. Shouldn't even be cussing in these videos, but I need to work on that. So we got that start down. And we gotta pull these long ass lines, as you can see. So let's start on this side. Right here, I don't really worry. That's why I start my line, because I know I'm gonna make this thick. Now, if I want to continue, I could just go right here. Do that. Then usually I push in my Vaseline into a tattoo for kind of prevent it from not swelling, but like kind of like bleeding. It helps. Then with the curves, I kind of take my time. That's right, excellent. I kind of gotta hit that one more time. other channels. Then if anybody's coming from YouTube trying to like figure out where I tattoo over here in the San Gabriel Valley, over here in Monte. My page is Mertz Tattoos _. You guys can check out my work. I'm just a 20-year tattoo artist trying to get better, honestly. That's one of my main goals is just trying to get better and improve myself and trying to become a better version of myself as a person. So tattooing has helped me a lot in so many ways. And it kind of gave me a goal to do something and pursue something that I actually want to do. So try it out, man. You know, if you have an ambition to try something, you can do it, man. Alright, so I pretty much got all my line work done. I like to start off with these right here, and I like doing the big words at the end. I'm gonna probably just fill up that star right now. So I did my needle back in black. I'm just getting to it. I don't really like dig it in. I mean, you could like work it like a shovel, but I let the machine do its work. Then I do the thickness how I like it. First I like to start off small, see if I need to do big or not. So I just do another line out of it. And then after that I just pack it in. Just kind of go in and out, let the machine do its job. Pack it in. So I like the thickness of this saw right here. I'm kind of cleaning this up right here on the edges. And boom. Same thing with the beam. This I'm making a little bit thinner because of this side I'm gonna make thicker. Right now you're gonna see. But man, the machine do all the work. Let's get more aggressive. I like the top part kind of thick with the curve right here, so I'm just kind of go from the top down because I like to pull my lines. So make that thick. Just fill in the spot. And the V's pretty much done already. I just like to kind of go over it sometimes to make sure that actually the ink's actually packed in. I'd rather have it packed in than try to have them come back and do a touch up, you know? So might as well just, well, obviously you're gonna have to go back over it, but there's some people that kind of get scared and they don't want to scar the person. It's like you gotta be visual and make sure you don't irritate the skin that much. But some people's skins are different. Some people's skins are more rough, easy. I don't know. It just all depends. So it's the same thing with you. Hold my line, I like it, the thickness. Now I fill it in. That's why I try with my lines too, kind of make them thin with lettering. Because if we do it too thick and you don't like it that thick, you know, you can't fucking change it or nothing. That's the thickness that you made it. And then back then I wouldn't even like to do lettering. I would like to do pieces. But eventually, like, I seen like a Mike Tyson post, whatever, and he's like, do it like you, even though you hate it, do it like you love it, you know? And I started like kind of like get that concept in my head, and I kept like trying to get more clientele for writing, and I kind of pushed myself out of my comfort zone, and I noticed that I was getting better with my lettering, and it's like kind of that self how do I say it, like fuck yeah, like I did that, you know? Even though that you didn't like it and shit, you still made it look good. Like you did that, you're acknowledging your work and shit. It's a good thing. So I usually like using a napkin too, because sometimes it does get slippery. You doing good so far? Yeah. Chilling? Yeah.
Yes, sir. My God, it seems like I'm losing this because I don't know, I twitch. Like, I don't know, it's my phone. I'm on my phone and shit moving. But yeah, man, if you guys are around the SGP LA area, you guys need to tap in with Schmerks.
Yeah, right here. The one and only. Let's do this. It's pretty much the same thing. Just do the outline that you like it the most, because some people like it thin, more thicker. Honestly, you could do your stencils like that, have them thick already, but I prefer just doing it the way I'm doing it. If it's a big piece, okay, make it thick. Like if it's a back piece, or if you're doing like some type of lettering like that, yeah. But if it's just small thing like this, you should be good. And sometimes I like to go over it after I'm done with the tattoo, kind of go with the black, because I kind of broke the skin already. Because when you try to apply the black just like that, sometimes it's hard. Now I like to apply the Vaseline to help the needle glide. I'm sure done with that L. And then I kind of like go over these lines later on, make sure that shit's packed in. Usually you want to do it one go, but you know what happens sometimes. If you see a mistake that you don't like, fix it. Not even a mistake, but something that you feel like needs to be packed in more, do it. Because that's your first instructed thought, and sometimes you gotta go with that. You gotta like have that gut feeling that you go with. I'd be like this, turn a bit more this way. Yup. I'm sorry I'm not talking all the time. It's because I had to lock in on these fucking lines. It'd be like that sometimes. Shit. And then I have Bactine too. After the tattoo, I spray it, or during the tattoo, I'll spray it. But right now it's a name, so it's not that bad. If you're doing a big piece, I recommend getting Bactine to help the client go through the pain if it's a big tattoo. And there's an option numbing cream, but I don't do that around here. Come on this way. So this is the big part. Just kind of get this straight. Close it off. I'm gonna start packing that in. And for names right now, I'm doing 50, but eventually I'm gonna start changing the price, but probably by the end of next month. Probably up to like 80 or 100. Yeah, if you feel like it's not really packing in that much, just get the Vaseline. I mean, not the Vaseline, get more ink. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna show you guys the end of the product at the end. I'm gonna cut it right here, but let me know if this helps you or not. I'm kind of go over it at the end of the video to see what you guys could do or what I could improve on. But other than that, I'm gonna cut to the end of it, and I'll see you guys later. So guys, we're pretty much done. Come check it out. Look. Turn this way a bit. Come on, you guys check it out. I'll put some Vaseline on it too right now. I'll take a picture at the end. I'll put it at the end of the video too. Turn this way a little bit. To see how the swelling looks, how it looks without the swelling, because eventually it'll go down right now in a couple minutes. But that's the final product, kind of like that. Get close. So guys, we're pretty much done with today's video. Let me know if you guys want to see me drop more videos on YouTube. I'm gonna try the best that I could, but pretty much that's it for today. So let me know what you guys think. So let's